It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. To the air right away is made. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
To the air, May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Throwing here is May. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, May. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
They'll try and throw forward May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 49 yards. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Darnold now to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
Now it's Darnold. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over here up near the 40.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Brings up second and goal.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Hunter Henry. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
15. Seahawks nothing.
15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they've got it as we resume action. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And that will get him one closer. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Short pass caught by Henry. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw with May. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Square it. Square it. Square it. You fucking idiot.
15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Patriots.
May going to give it to Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the shotgun, May with it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. That is caught
Oh, my God.
Williams. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns.
The Patriots will line up.
May going to try to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's caught at the 1. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Able to spin free. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Into space at the 45. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. May looking to run. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. From the gun, it's May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Looking to throw. May looking to run. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Crazy, crazy.
Fourth down. Here's May. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion.
Throw it.
And then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Why did you throw it, Cooper Kupp? Because you're terrible.
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Because you're terrible.
And you see the clock
You're just
almost
terrible,
empty,
Cooper
so this is
Kupp.
likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Darnold They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. That is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles return.
I tried. I hit it. I hit the button. Should be tied. I hit it. I'm telling you, I hit it. That sucks, man. Cooper Kupp. I should have looked at it.
The Seahawks
you would think he'd be the best. He's white.
First here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's taken down inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day. 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are within
should be up 7. I should be up 7.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 21.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing here is May. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And He's got this one to Henderson. It's caught.
Roll all right.
Down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They're going on fourth down. May. And he is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. And this one's going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10?
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Darnold from the gun. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Darnold now to throw.
Oh.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
To throw is Darnold. He completes this to Walker. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Go, set.
Again, Darnold. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 4th down, Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw with May. Going deep for Diggs.
Let's go!
Look at this. It's intercepted.
Let's go!
Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
It's 4th down.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Darnold to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Walker. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set, ready.
Love going to air this out to start. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Set. Ready.
Love now to throw. This is on target to Christian Watson. Down the left sideline he goes. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Allen on the play action.
Oh.
That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Prater on to send it away. Jaden Reed to return this. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Six, mega. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So that brings up second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Come on, set, cut.
Loves to throw again. Finds his back complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Once more, it's Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. Running down the left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps them on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. First toe of the game for James Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Another one for Cook. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He put everything he had into this one. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Ready up.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Love from the gun. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Set. Hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Throw left side to Watson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Packers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Sticking in the air. Love. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready?
Throwing again. Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Let's go. Nothing stupid here.
On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Strikers, 3, blue, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the air with Love. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Set, check, blue, check. Ready?
Hand off here to Jacobs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Ready, set.
Here's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Black ultra. Set.
Love now. And does get to him. He's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. White. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we ready.
He'll throw it. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers in range for a game-winning score. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Down. 6. Mega. 10 black. Ready.
Love looking to pass. This is Reed working the right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now. 1st and 10.
43. Ready.
On the handoff. Here's Jacobs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So, Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ten cycles. Set. Rail 45. White. Drill green.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Field, black. Set.
Throwing now. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. The play clock nearing 0, so Coach Matt LaFleur forced to call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set cut.
Design quarterback run here. Okay, let a little bit of chaos ensue, partner. They just declined the penalty. And this at one time real blonde, now fake blonde. I don't get this. What's going on, bro?
No, I don't get it either. And you can kind of look at me over here. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at everybody in the booth. I'm trying to look at the field. This isn't a game management situation. There's no clock advantage. This is just one of those that simply doesn't make any sense.
Blue,
so the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Here's a design run. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Down.
Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. Line up the design keeper. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. An assist from that penalty. They're a little bit closer now. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Design quarterback run here. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
33, yellow. Ready.
He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So immense pressure resting on this kick from Brandon McManus. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick is good, he got it! So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.
Wow.